How you guys doing, man? We're about to check out what's been going on with the whole Caitlin Clark situation. It's nasty. If you don't know who she is, she's like a basketball player, and she literally brought so much attention into the female sport game as well as WNBA and just female basketball that it's crazy. Ticket sales have gone through the roof. They've more than tripled. Like female basketball teams were doing smaller stadiums because they didn't sell enough tickets. I know this for a fact. I went to a few games, right? And now they're doing the big stadiums that NBA stars are being able to do. And a lot of female athletes are really jealous and envious of all the attention she's getting. It's because they're fools and they don't realize how business works and how a smaller percentage or a bigger percentage of nothing is worse than a small percentage of a big ass pie, my nigga. The fact that she's bringing all this attention and sales into the game, you might not get the crazy record-breaking deal that she gonna get, but all the people that's not gonna be able to do a deal with her is gonna look around. Oh, you're on the same team. What's up? Can you play? You nice? Let's give you a sponsorship. Right? Oh, you in the WNBA. People are watching it now. Let's give you a sponsorship. Instead of them just focusing on themselves, improving their game and benefiting from the pool getting bigger, they want to hate because they want to be queens of the small pond. So let's watch this update from Black Conservative Perspective, right? I think there's going to be a few updates. So if you see another one after this on my channel, it's part 1 and part 2, right? But go and make sure you check out Black Conservative Perspective. Super dope channel, well-researched. I source him for information all the time, man. Go and check him out. Super dope content creator. All right, let's pull it up. See what's going on. They're starting to like foul her and try to intentionally hurt her.
On Clark, because I've never seen a rookie treated like this.
Sky were playing the Fever today. Sky score, and Caitlin Clark's waiting to get the ball. Watch this. What is going? And there's Angel Reese celebrating. We'll get to that in a second. This is what is this? What is this body check? And also, where are her teammates running up to her?
Oh,
the ball wasn't even in play.
I ain't trying to pause too crazy, but that's one of the most sickening parts. Her teammates not even defending her. If you know how basketball works and teams work, fam, the fact that she's a star player, she gets buckets and doesn't have an enforcer already is shameful. No one on her team want to step up. Guess what? That's how you going to actually strengthen and make your career last longer, especially if you a bum on that team. And they can step up to that enforcer spot. Somebody should have, and this is just my opinion, bumped that other girl or at least ran over there and helped Caitlin up faster than that. They damn near smirked. It's because her own team don't like her. They're jealous of her.
Where are Caitlin? Oh, she's just going to walk away like this?
A lot of people were thinking it's just because she's white. Let's make that clear. And that's one of the biggest things that people are saying. It's because she's a white woman who's playing basketball. That's why people hate her. That's what the accusations are.
And then before you get mad at me for Angel Reese, watch this. She was seated down. Caitlin Clark gets hit, and Angel Reese starts celebrating. Why?
Watch.
White and straight.
Get hip check.
Correction. Thank you for correct. White and straight. A lot of female, let me stop saying calling them female, WNBA players, they are coming out and saying that themselves that, oh, she this and this and that because she's white and straight. They're admitting to hating her because of this stuff. So it's not really even allegations. Some are actually saying this. Right. And also someone said that's why she didn't get the foul. She didn't. But after the game, I think a few days later, the refs made a call and switched up and said she gets the foul, which makes no sense. Is she going to be able to take some shots in the next game? That's like the dumbest thing ever. But they gave the girl a technical foul, I think. And I think they fined her and they fined the other girl for not showing up to the press conference.
By this Chicago.
If I'm not mistaken. I know one of the girls on the other team got a fine.
Blackhawks, Chicago Sky.
And they ruled this a foul after the game.
If you truly believe this is a basketball play or they're targeting her. You guys want to tell me with a straight face there's no agenda against Kate.
And I'm pausing the lie. I just want to give you guys background. One of the reasons why she got this big attention is, for one, she already had it, but then there was a big beef between her and this other team. And they was like trash talking and doing signs to each other's face. It's pretty much the remaking of Magic Johnson and what's my man name? Larry Bird, right? It's literally that. They're coming in from college, from having a college beef that people paid attention to more than the professional league. And now that these two players are in the league, they're getting a lot of hate. But the other player is on the other team laughing as her teammate pushes this girl to the floor. That's not how you want to do this beef, ma. In fact, you're foolish. You're being envious. Yes, she's getting more. But guess who else is getting more attention than the other girls? You, Felipe, you're the one meeting with all the female rappers and getting on all these radio stations, ma. So let's not forget, you're the Magic Johnson in this situation. If you really play this right, everyone can benefit. Yes, beef. No one's saying that y'all can't trash talk, but why I got to get so personal with y'all trying to physically harm this girl? They're playing with something that they called in the day. I'm showing my old school ways right now, my age, something called the Jordan rules. Back when Michael Jordan came up and was getting that attention and hate, they created these new Jordan rules where they would be extremely aggressive and be trying to hurt him, to where they had to redo the team somewhat to get more enforcers for people to actually throw them bows back, get people that weren't afraid, right? People that were going to get in there in the pocket. What's up? Trying to run up on Jordan? What's up? Every team needs that, right? Is it the Golden State Warriors? I believe that's the name of the team. They got that whole enforcer, and he gets so crazy. This nigga has somebody in a chokehold. What's my man, Draymond Green? Yeah, it was the funniest clip I've ever seen. Like somebody tried to run up on another player, and the enforcer ran up, chokehold on the court. Get your ass away from Stephen Curry, nigga. Thought you was gonna touch Stephen Curry, motherfucker. That's what she need. She needs somebody like that. She need a Draymond Green, somebody that's gonna just get one of these girls. What you doing? Trying to touch Caitlyn. And it would benefit them. Because Draymond Green is not the best player in the world. He has certain things that he does and adds to the team. Him being an enforcer and making sure no one tries to bully the other team or his other teammates. That's a huge thing. He gets paid more for that. That's guaranteed. Why would you not want somebody like that on your team? You need a bully. You need someone to make sure they don't bully you. I'm showing my age.
What is
my old school basketball
on the play before bumping in with Caitlyn? It seemed like she turned to you a little bit after the fever
I
score.
didn't answer no Caitlyn Clark questions.
Did she say
she didn't even want to talk about it.
What'd you say to her?
I didn't say anything.
That's enough.
Kennedy Carter hurts
They hurry
the
up more than they want the
WNBA.
bag. Yes,
It's delusional. You know what I'm saying?
because they
Like it's damn near
gotta get
stupid.
smart.
You know what I mean? Like at this point, it's like these women cannot be serious at this particular point in life. Clear racism. They clearly don't like.
You said there's a liberals. Before you even finish, or before I finish reading it, you talking about Jamel Hill, who was saying that Caitlyn fought because she was trash talking, disgusting. You should not be commentating on sports if you're going to try to excuse away. Yeah, I think that's the same woman that's saying she only gets attention because she's white. That's the only reason why people like her. Like, what? The fuck is wrong with you? I don't even care why people like her. She's bringing attention to the sport. She makes me watch this shit. I only know of the most of the shit that's going on because of her and the beef that she had with the other girl, Angel Reese.
Like white women.
That shit was entertaining.
Clear as day. I'm getting tired of people
disgusting.
not calling it what it is. These heifers don't like white women. Simple
And
as
Caitlyn got to hit the weight room too. You got to hit the weight. Even Jordan realized that. You got to hit the weight room, Caitlyn. You should not be falling that hard.
that. It's no science. It's no rocket science to this.
Boy. Unfortunately, we have to follow up on this story that I did yesterday about Caitlyn Clark, okay, who is the superstar of the WNBA. She is quite literally the MVP of the NBA in the true sense of the definition of the phrase MVP, most valuable player. Like there is no other player in the WNBA that is more valuable than Caitlyn Clark because she's bringing
got to get a weight up too.
Money, okay, and
gotta be one
it seems like unfortunately a lot of these women and also these fans,
10, 15,
these people that claim they're fans, They are trying to do everything they can.
It's different. That's the adjustment from going to college to going in there with some grown ass woman who do be hitting the weight room and been playing in this league for a long time. It's an adjustment. It's cool. It's a rookie adjustment. No matter how good you are, they all have to go through that process. So I think she has to hit that weight room a little bit. She got to build some muscle.
Ruin the WNBA
so
and the
not able to bully
that
her
these
like
women
that.
claim that they want it, but they don't really want it now because they're getting it in a way
I agree.
that they don't
she
like.
Was thinking about
They're getting it because of a straight white woman coming into the league and balling like Steph Curry on them, right? They don't like that, okay? They don't like that.
Like Curry.
They'd rather a black lesbian woman be the face of the league and to bring the league to superstardom rather than Caitlin Clark because of her identity, right? Now, this is not something I'm making up. Okay, this is not speculation. This is something that has been stated by women in the mainstream level media and also by WNBA players themselves. Okay, they are jealous of her. Okay, they do not like the attention that she's getting. And because of that, they basically want to destroy everything that they asked for now that they're getting it by trying to hurt Caitlin Clark. Okay, trying to bully her out of the league. And what is more surprising than Kennedy Clark being dumb enough to try to hurt the lead superstar on purpose are some of the reactions on social media essentially defending this, okay, and trying to go after the people that are saying, hey, this is not a very smart thing to do, okay? You shouldn't be trying to bully Caitlin Clark out of the league. That's not smart for various reasons. And also other people coming out and basically saying, well, it's a basketball play, right? Caitlin Clark needs to toughen up. It's just basketball.
It's not a football.
Again, the responses to this situation are an IQ test, right? It really does tell you how smart somebody is. And it also tells you whether or not they actually care about these women, okay? Because if you're smart and you actually care about these women, you cannot excuse the cheap shot that happened against Caitlin Clark. It just wasn't a smart thing to do, okay? And it was not a basketball play. But again, that doesn't stop some people, right, from coming out here and to trying to pretend like, oh yeah, that's
what makes it so
basketball. Blatant. It is what it is. Not a big deal. Stop coming to Caitlin Clark's defense.
When it comes to this game, these incidents specifically, what'd you think?
Wow. Well, I think there are multiple things to consider here, right? First of all, what we don't see on the replay and what we haven't seen on any replays is that before Kennedy Carter kind of shoved Caitlin Clark, there was definitely dialogue between the two of them on a previous play. What was said, I don't know. Kennedy didn't want to talk about what was said, but it's not something that we have.
So because what, trash talk? Like, come on, man.
Been seen previously. One thing about Caitlin that I'm starting to learn is Caitlin likes to talk in these games, right? She likes to talk. She's a competitor. That's what competitors do. Competitors talk trash on the basketball court. The problem is because of the heightened sensitivity that some people have around Caitlin, when players react to the noise that, you know, that she rightfully so brings, it gets this narrative built that people are purposely.
It's her fault she got pushed to the ground.
Trying to do things to hurt her, or they're jealous of her,
they
they're hating
are
on
trying
her,
to
things
hurt her.
of that nature. And realistically, it is players.
Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Yes, they're trying to injure her out the game.
Competitors doing what competitors do. The officials did the right thing by making the call on the play. If they called it flagrant, I don't remember them calling it flagrant, but if they did, it is what it is. That's the call that they made. It's not the first time that we've seen this. We just saw in the Chicago game against Connecticut that Alyssa Thomas was put out for a flagrant 2 ejection on Angel Reese. It is basketball, right? And I think that it has to start being perceived that way because it just doesn't feel fair to continue to say,
it's basketball, not American gladiators.
That these things are done purposefully when we don't know that.
We don't know if it's being done on purpose, right? I mean, this is what they're saying. Fascinating stuff, okay? It's just basketball, okay? Just one of the many dumb takes here. But don't worry, we have some smart kids. People who actually are smart and are athletes that play basketball. Yeah, they know what's up, okay? And we just got to get through the dumb takes first, okay? And address Kennedy Clark, who is speaking out about this. She's lashing out because of the backlash that she's getting. But let's address some of these stupid takes here, right? This person says, Caitlin Clark is no victim. She's a flopper. Basketball is a physical sport, and Caitlin is now in the WNBA. She needs to tough it up or get that F out of the league. This Caitlin victim narrative being used by the media and racists is tired, sad, and pitiful. Trinity Clark played Caitlin the same way Caitlin played her, and Angel Reese is supposed to cheer for her teammate. Okay, so I want you guys to understand here.
She cheered when she pushed her.
Apparently, cheap shotting somebody is appropriate because of trash talk, right? This is the mental gymnastics that these people are going through. They're saying, well, it was justified, the cheap shot, because Caitlin Clark was talking trash. She's a trash talker, right? The woman in that video I just played basically tried to imply the same thing. Oh, it's totally fine. Caitlin talks trash, so therefore it's okay to cheap shot her, right? This is this is the argument, okay?
That's nuts.
And apparently, as a teammate, you're supposed to cheer when your other teammate tries to cheap shot the MVP of the league.
All right, let's watch this here. You get a foul from Caitlin Clark. She hits the woman in the back of the head. Okay, turns around and talks shit. She's talking shit back down the court. All right, cool. It's all good. Caitlin Clark, up there, number 22, watch top of the screen, gets beat backdoor, pushes, goes out.
I mean, this guy's just making up stuff, right? Making up stuff that Caitlin Clark is doing because she deserved it, right? This is essentially what they're implying here.
Loses her on defense, loses her woman on defense, gets beat, gives up the bucket. And then now the reaction. Look at the reaction.
Will they call it
tough hit?
Necessary.
Tough foul.
Carter
and a flop. Y'all mad at this? She flopped. That's a flop. It's a nice tough push.
Which was called.
It's not a flop. She just not built yet for that. Like, I'm telling you, there's a transitional period, bro, from college to the big leagues. She just is not prepared for that yet.
That's what happens when you talk shit. Especially when you talk shit.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it looks like she didn't really see it, okay? I'm not sure how you flop.
As well.
You didn't really see it.
But also, she needed to put some weight on her.
They're accusing Caitlin Clark of flopping, right? She's flopping.
No, she didn't flop.
And they're also making the argument that, well, again, it was just basketball, right? This happens all the time in the WNBA. You guys are just making Caitlin Clark the victim, right? She's playing victim. And it's like, well, you got to understand, there's a difference between playing victim when you're not a victim and actually being a victim. Right. I think that it is appropriate to say, hey, somebody is a victim when they're actually a victim, okay? But again, there's a difference there. A lot of these people really don't understand it. But again, one of the stupider things that I'm seeing people do is that they're basically saying, well, you guys didn't have a problem when Angel Reese got fouled hard. And they want to reference this play right here. Okay, so as you can see in this play, Angel Reese here, in the act of trying to get a rebound, is going to get dragged down. Okay?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Rebound, and she got dragged down, okay?
Yeah, that was
now, again, what do you call this? This, in my opinion, you could argue is a basketball play, right? That's the difference, okay? This is a basketball.
That's still intense. The hand was on her neck. I don't think that negates the other, right? So you see, the same way I'm saying, if I see this, that was crazy. Shorty was just dragging her down from the neck. Yeah, that was not necessary at all. But the ball is in play. They're getting a rebound. So yes, I get what he's saying. Yeah. Actually, in that way, yeah, I agree. Because the ball's in play. She was maybe wilding out. I do think that was a foul. That was crazy. But the ball's in play. That's the biggest difference. Right. So yeah, that's not the same comparison.
Play now again. Angel Reese beat this woman on the rebound, and she just pulled down Angel Reese, obviously unjustified. Okay, should be a foul, a hard foul, whatever the toughest foul is, because again, it's uncalled for.
It should be.
And I'm not against physical play, but again, this is a basketball play, right? If you can't see the difference between this, right, a hard foul in the act of actually playing basketball versus what happened to Caitlin Clark, I really don't know what to tell you, right? I mean, this is kind of where I'm at. Some of these people are just really not even worth trying to argue with, okay? Because they're just blind, right? They just see things differently. They're not living in reality, okay? So,
what is this supposed to be?
Again, the good thing is that you do have athletes, including NBA players like Matt Barnes, okay, and Austin Rivers, who have come out and basically said, hey, Caitlin Clark's teammates need to step up. Also, these WNBA players are jealous. And then you also have Shannon Sharp, who played football, saying, yeah, this wasn't right. Take a look.
So there's a hot topic going on right now. Caitlin Clark says she got cheap shotted against the sky. I mean, throughout the season, she's been getting beat up. Hard screens, elbows, knocked down. It is what it is. She's not the first. She won't be the last. My issue and my question is, where the fuck are her teammates at? Where y'all at? Where the rest of the Indiana Fever at? I've seen a couple girls smirk when she's got knocked down, half-assed to pick her up. Like, y'all supposed to protect the asset, protect the star. And all this is a team. She's the star. You always protect your star.
What it is people, they don't know how to play their positions, man. They don't know how to play their positions, and everybody want to be a star. Everybody want to be number one. You can't always be number one. But listen, number 2 eating, number 3 eating. Number 4 eating, number 5 eating. Nigga, the top 20 is eating. What? You're not going to always have the most. That's greed, right? But they all could eat. Right? Her team need to step up. They all could eat if they play like a team.
I was someone who protected the stars. You fuck with Cole, CP, Blake, list goes on. It's going to be a problem because you guys are supposed to be a family. And you wonder why you sit at the bottom of the league right now is because y'all don't protect each other. Right. Man. Coach don't do shit about it. Players don't do shit about it. Y'all should be ashamed of it. But the rest of the league is going to continue to test her. And that's what they're supposed to do. It's your guys' fucking job to have her back and have each other's back. Got to do better, ladies.
What's up, everybody? Hope everybody's enjoying their Saturday. I wanted to make this video about Caitlin Clark real quick because I've seen a lot happen with her. A lot of jealousy, hateful comments come her way. And now this woman comes along and brings the world in and is now giving y'all that proper attention and respect. And you guys are getting these brand deals and getting this money. And instead of being appreciative and acknowledging that, you guys are like coming at her with these like hate ass comments talking about, oh, well, you know, it's not just because of her, blah, 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 blah. Last night our game was sold out and she didn't play. Last night we flew charter and she wasn't on that flight. Let's stop it. It's not a coincidence you guys are just now chartering flights her rookie year. It's not a coincidence that now that she's in the WNBA, everyone's paying attention to the WNBA. I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot more people are. Okay? It's not a coincidence. It's the Caitlin Clark effect.
Fair. I've been to a WNBA game. That shit was hilarious. I won some kind of contest when I was in elementary school. Went to the WNBA game. They was nice, gave me a bunch of tickets for free food. We had nosebleed tickets, right? Me and like, I think 3 other students won. We was the only ones in the entire stadium. Facts. I remember because eventually I got up and was like, nigga, I'm going to the front. I don't know what y'all talking about, nigga. Why would we stay in the nosebleeds? There's no one here. What they gonna say? And we went. We grabbed our snacks and went front court, nigga, underneath the rim. Right there at the Liberty game. Nigga, what's up? Empty. They're selling out stadiums now.
Ands and buts about that. All right. And it's not because she's white. It's not because she's straight. Good God, no one cares. And it's not because she's pretty. Another thing I heard from some woman who knows nothing about basketball saying that. It's because she's an unbelievable basketball player and talent. It's because she has a game style that we've never really seen before.
Shinity, is that how you say her name? Shinity Carter put her shoulder into Caitlin Clark. Clark sent the number 1 overall pick tumbling to the ground. The referees reviewed the incident, but not upgraded to a flagrant or technical. They did, however, deem.
He picked the right host, the right co-host, man. This nigga is hilarious. My man on the bottom, he be having me dying laughing, son. I don't think this nigga take nothing serious. But he have me cracking up.
Away from the play, foul because it happened before the ball was in. After the game, Carter refused to answer questions on what happened. Indiana general manager Lynn Dunn was among those frustrated. Dunn tweeted, "The difference between tough defense and unnecessary targeting action, it needs to stop. The league needs to clean this crap up. This is not who the league is." Absolutely. All this notion. Now, there are some people the last couple of weeks, and I ain't going to call your name, but you're going to see this, and I'm talking to you. What are they supposed to do? Let her score? They're trying to win. That's not basketball.
Yeah.
Angel Reese getting tangled up. Yeah. Angel Reese trying to block her out, and she hip checks her to the ground. Yes, that's basketball. That's bull jive. That's bush league. Yeah. Now, you woman enough to check the woman, and she ain't got the ball, but you ain't woman enough to answer questions? And you wonder why. I don't give a damn what anybody says. They're mad at these young girls that came in, Sorry about that, ladies. They're mad at Caitlin Clark. They're mad at Angel Reese because they're the bird in Magic and they're getting the attention. Instead of being like, man, more people are talking. More people. Think about it. The game that the Las Vegas Aces played against with Caitlin Clark, the tickets were triple that a regular season game than what they were in the finals. Now you tell me what that is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Look where they're having to move the games to. They're moving games, putting them on big time situations.
Right.
You're jealous. That was a Bush League play, and it needs to be addressed. That was a flagrant foul. That was unnecessary. Flagrant, anything deemed to be unnecessary. I need somebody to explain to me why was that necessary.
Yeah, so you see, they heard that. Okay, now these men are probably going to be called sellouts and racial slurs by the pro-black woke revolutionaries. Okay, that are defending these women trying to hurt the most valuable player in the WNBA. And people get mad when people start saying that, but it's actually really true. I mean, Caitlin Clark is the most valuable player in the WNBA. It's not even close. Okay, but yeah, it's the truth, right? They're absolutely 100% correct about this, okay? And people aren't saying it because, people want to give Caitlin Clark special treatment. No, I have no issues with physical play as a result of playing basketball, right? If you're actually playing basketball and you want to rough somebody up a little bit, okay, you want to play physical, there's nothing wrong with that. But that was not a basketball play. And the people that are defending that as a basketball play, trying to make excuses for it, you don't care about these women, right? And you're dumb, okay? On top of that, okay? But you especially really don't care about these women because, like I said, if Caitlin Clark happens to get hurt because of one of these plays, okay, nobody will come out to WNBA anymore. And WNBA is not going to get a lot of viewership, and a lot of these women are going to lose money, right? And, again, you have players, again, like Trinity Clark, who doesn't seem to understand that, okay? Because afterwards, she's coming out and she's ripping Caitlin Clark, okay, after refusing to answer questions about the foul. Now, again, you guys remember from yesterday's video when she got asked about this, okay, she refused to answer questions about why did you cheap shot the MVP, right? Why did you cheap shot her for, okay?
That's what it was.
She's taking to social media now to trash Caitlin Clark. Chicago Sky Guard Trinity Carter ripped Caitlin Clark's skills in a post on Threads on Saturday as she navigated through social media criticism for.
So you couldn't talk to them when they asked you to your face, but then you went to social media to talk. Yo, that's crazy. Nah, let's throw the nasty song. Let's put on you nasty as hell for that. I do think they trying to take Caitlin Clark out.
Yeah. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
So
her now flagrant foul on the Indiana Fever. Carter decided to avoid questions about Clark after the Fever won the game 71-70. She liked and reposted defenses of her on X and didn't really go after Clark until the post on Threads. Quote, and that's on that because besides 3-point shooting, what does she bring to the table, man? Carter wrote in a reply to a post about her post-game press conference. Wow. Amazing. Okay, we're gonna get back to that, right? We're gonna get back to what does she bring to the table besides 3-point shooting, okay? And we're gonna give an obvious answer here from the beginning.
So that was a response. Hey, so why did you tackle this girl during a basketball game? Besides 3 points, what else can she do? That wasn't even answering the question. So you hating on her. You hate. Work on your 3 points, Ma. Work on your 3 points. That's what you need.
Fans, right? Viewership, okay? Money, okay? She brings a whole lot to the table, a lot more than this woman brings to the table, but we're going to get back to that. In another Threads post, Carter responded to a clip of Angel Reese celebrating with Carter in a timeout after the hard foul posted by former Winthrop Eagles guard Bojan Broman. Quote, my dog for show, got all my teammates. Carter appeared to write about Reese. Carter's activity on X also spoke volumes. On Sunday, the WNBA upgraded her third quarter foul on Clark to a flagrant 1 violation. The league also fined Reese for skipping post-game media availability. Yeah. So what happened is that Angel Reese, I'm assuming because she didn't want to answer questions about what happened, the loss, Caitlin Clark, she decided to skip the post-game interview, right? Instead of sitting down and talking to the media like the rest of the players do, Angel Reese decided, I'm not going to talk to the media.
If Caitlin Clark did that, people would lose their mind. Yeah, if Caitlin Clark did that and just like, I ain't got to go, people would lose their minds. Y'all coming at her saying she acting a certain way and y'all the ones acting
Okay, I'm just going to go. Okay, and the WNBA find her. Again, these players are really making me not root for the WNBA because I was rooting for the WNBA, but not so much anymore, okay? But in regards to what Caitlin Clark brings to the table from a statistical standpoint, I mean, look, it ain't really no competition. She averages more points per game than Trinity Clark. More rebounds per game, more assists per game, and more steals per game, and more blocks. I mean, she just is just a better player than Trinity Clark already. And listen, this is who Caitlin Clark is playing with. This is her teammate, by the way. This is why she ain't got more assists. Look at this.
I've seen certain plays where they refuse to pass it to Caitlin.
Wide open layup, bro. Now, don't get me wrong. Hey, I probably would have missed that layup too. Okay, I'm not a great basketball player. So, hey, I can only laugh so much, but these are supposed to be professionals. Okay. So, again,
that's
her
crazy.
stats.
Why she had to get all fancy? She could have just went right up to the backboard and went straight up.
Being suppressed by the fact that she doesn't have good teammates around her. Okay. But when you look at Trinity Clark, again, what does she bring to the league? Okay. What does she bring to the league? This woman, in 2021, got terminated from Atlanta after threatening to beat up her own teammates, right? Conduct detrimental to the team. Got terminated, got fired for threatening to beat up her own teammate. LA Sparks picked
and as you can see, she's still violent as hell.
Her up and waived her mid-season for poor conduct. She played abroad and then she had to come back. So again, it sounds to me like the WNBA needs to upgrade their refs to prison guards, okay? Because it sounds like you definitely need that with some of these women on the court. But again, with that being said, listen, it really is a damn shame that you're seeing some of these silly takes from people that are gassing up these WNBA players to go out to Caitlin Clark and trying to pretend like that was a basketball play, like that's all fair game. Like, and it's like, no, that's just not the case. And listen, here's the thing: when anybody gets a cheap shot, it's not a good thing. But because all eyes on Caitlin Clark, yes, this is going to get extra attention and people are going to come to her defense because people are going to games. They're filling up arenas to watch her. They're buying the league pass to watch her. And if the league's MVP gets hurt as a result of a cheap shot, it's over for the WNBA, right? It's over for the WNBA. I mean, these people are already making me root against the WNBA. When I was rooting for the WNBA, right? I was like, oh yeah, I'm happy they get the attention. Okay, I want to see women's sports be successful. But if this is the way they're going to do it, they're going to be salty about how they're getting their success, then I don't want to root for these people, okay?
Facts.
I don't want to root for these people. Because
big facts, you want more attention and people to watch your games. And then when they watch your games, you mad. Fam, you got to show and prove, bro. Like, imagine being a rapper and then you get to go on a tour with like a bigger rapper and you get mad because the bigger rapper's getting attention. You're going to get some attention. It's going to funnel down to you somehow. But you need to just focus on showcasing your talent, your skill. They not focus on that. They focus on hating.
They're sabotaging their own league. And they're letting these idiots on the internet gas them up and to sabotaging league because the idiots on the internet don't get paid. They're not the ones that are going to suffer when the league loses revenue because families, individuals aren't going to watch it anymore. They're not going to let their daughters watch it anymore because of the things that are going on the court. Again, it's totally fine to be tough, to be physical in the act of playing basketball, right? But when you start assaulting people on the court, taking cheap shots that have nothing to do with basketball, then you're going too far. And don't get me wrong, I get it. It happens, right? But it should be punished thoroughly. And the WNBA, if they understand what's best for the league financially, needs to nip this in the bud, right? They need to go ahead and deal with it early before it gets out of control, okay? Because the backlash is only going to grow if Caitlin Clark continues to get cheap shotted the way that she got cheap shotted in that game. If this continues, it's not going to be good for the WNBA and their brand that they worked so hard to build. And I really don't want to see it go away. But again,
they've been waiting for this moment and they're going to throw it away.
These players, I got a feeling, because of their jealousy and their hate, because they can't control their emotions, they're going to allow these fans that claim they care about women, but actually really don't care about women, gas them up into losing everything that they asked for. But hey, what do I know? Right?
And they bugging. Even I'm telling you, her own teammates is hating. Right? They get mad because she shows up to a press conference late. Meanwhile, she showed up late because she stayed to hang out with fans and do autographs. While the rest of the team didn't stay to hang out with fans and do autographs. Think about, you're the reason why you don't have the fan base. Right? Like, think about that. People are crazy. But yeah, it's a clear hate for her, 100% in my personal opinion. But tell me what you think down in the comment section. Hit the like button, share the video, all that good stuff.